Okay, let's see what the card for this video is. It's the Four of Cups. Okay, check this card out. This guy is sulking. He's like, why me? Why can't I have anything I want? He's having a little bit of an emotional meltdown. And maybe that's me because I'm on my fourth video of this series. I don't think so. I don't think I'm sulking. I think I still have a pretty good attitude. But the thing about this guy is he does not see the gift that is being given. It's that fourth cup, right? Or maybe it's the fourth video of the Houses series. So let's go with that. All right, y'all. What if some parts of your chart aren't about winning the game, but about getting better at playing it? That's Cadent Houses. But I know you're like, what are Cadent Houses? Don't worry, we're gonna get to that in a second. My name is Naomi. I am your cosmic companion and everyday alchemist, and I'm here to bring astrology to you in a way that is fun and that is accessible and you can actually use to make your life a little better. So today we're looking at the Cadent Houses in your birth chart. These are the training grounds that you use to gain XP, and sometimes they're the areas where you lose your health. But first, a quick review. What are houses? The houses are the 12 zones on your birth chart or your game map that represent different areas of your life. It's where the action happens. The first house is your identity. The fourth house is home. The seventh is relationships. The 10th is career. Second house is your money and resources. Fifth is your creativity. We've talked about this during this whole series, but it just kind of tells you exactly where the action is going to happen. And remember, your rising sign is like the starting point on the game of life. That rising sign is determined by where and when you were born, and it sets the stage for all 12 of the houses. So the Cadent Houses, as I've said, are your XP and your hit points and your training grounds, right? They're the places where you learn, where you grow, where you level up. If you think about like that montage in your favorite action movie where the guy's doing, 100,000 push-ups and training for the big fight, that is happening in your Cadent Houses. Third house, sixth house, ninth, and 12th. Those are the four Cadent Houses. Your third house, these are your local quests. It is your literal neighborhood, the places that you go every single day. It's your barista. It's your favorite bookstore. It's the place you get your hair cut. It is your elementary school. It is the little small training grounds where you start to build that foundation for the bigger quests, right? It's the little errands that you have to run every day. So, all those little reps, the weekly grocery store rep, which wouldn't be super fun in your action movie montage, but it's part of your birth chart. So there you go. The sixth house. Oh, the sixth house. Now this is where you're doing your Rocky style training. This is where you exercise. It's your fitness. It's how often you're going to the gym. It's you brushing your teeth and making sure you're not getting cavities. It's you eating good, healthy food. It's you going to the doctor or getting sick or not doing any of the good habits and having something terrible happen as a consequence. So your sixth house is kind of the opposite of your fifth house that we talked about in the last video, in that it's kind of the bummer house of the chart because it's all the stuff that you have to do. Some of it maybe you don't even want to do, but if you don't do it, the consequences are going to be huge, right? So let's move on to the ninth house, which is towards the top of your chart, right before your 10th house, career. This is where you're doing your epic quest. This is like, oh, I'm going to go get a PhD or any kind of higher education. It's studying for that big lawyer exam. It's studying abroad. It's traveling abroad. It is expanding your worldview and your horizons. And traditionally, it's called the house of religion. So if you're a religious person, your ninth house may kind of describe what your religion looks like. Or if you're a spiritual and witchy person, your ninth house may describe what kind of flavor of spirituality you're practicing. It's just the place where you really are going to expand in your life and really get like that higher level training. Kind of opposite to the third house, which is like your elementary school training, your neighborhood, your local environment, and kind of going the little map. Well, the ninth house is the giant map. It's the big stuff. Now let's talk about the 12th house. This is the last of the 12 houses, and it's the house of mystery. It's opposite to the 6th house in that everything you're doing in the 6th house, like going to the gym and brushing your teeth, is super mundane stuff. Whereas the 12th house, you're solving those mysterious problems. So it could speak to issues with mental health. It could speak to subconscious dreams and having to interpret what your dreams are trying to tell you. It's the unseen. It's deep level healing. It's your hidden wounds. It's unseen bosses. So like if we're going to encounter any creepy crawlies in the night, we're probably going to encounter them in the 12th house. It can also be going to jail, or maybe going to a yoga retreat, somewhere where you're kind of alone in the deep dark part of your insides, in your heart, and trying to like figure out what's going on in there and how to make it a more comfy, happy place, right? It's all those dark, unseen things. Again, these cadent houses, they don't move the main story forward directly because they're not exactly who you are, but they are giving you the skills that you need to succeed. It's where you grow and learn and expand and take care of yourself and others. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't feel like too bothered by this card, so I think we've managed to take the gift of that 4th video and call it a wrap, right? And this does wrap up the tour of the 12 houses, your main quests, your loot zones, and your XP training grounds. But we're not done yet. This is just the first of the series, because next we're going to talk about the planets. The planets are the characters in the game, and they can be your friends, they can be your allies, they can be your rivals, challengers, or even that bad boss monster. Don't get me started with Pluto. Sometimes that's how I feel about Pluto. Thank you for joining me today. Drop your rising sign in the comments. If you do, I will go ahead and reply with a little example of your archetype and what your mission on this planet might kind of look like. And if you've enjoyed this series, please hit like and subscribe. Join my constellation. I publish every Thursday. Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, by the way, and we'll talk about Jupiter soon. All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a good day.